Hello everybody, today I'm going to be reading over the PvP update that came out in patch 7.4. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, for the healers, Hylon, MP cost has been reduced from 2500 to 2000. Okay, so that's aligning it with Recuperate. Hylon basically can heal yourself or anybody in your team for 15,000. And Recuperate, you can only heal yourself for 15,000 HP. Alright, next up, Paladin. Shield Smite. When targeting a player under the effect of Guard, the effect that increases damage taken will not be applied. Instead, the strength of Guard will be half. Next up, Dark Knight. Plunge. Potency of the biolytic effect, reducing a target's HP recovered by healing actions, has been reduced from 20% to 15%. HP and MP restored when targets under the effect of Soul Survivor are KO'd has been reduced from 20% to 15%. Ooh, okay. Salted Earth. Healing over time potency has been reduced from 6,000 to 5,000. Damage over time potency has been reduced from 6,000 to 5,000. Oh man, Dark Knight got nerfed a little. Alright, moving up. Let's see. Gunbreaker. Relentless Rush. Potency has been increased from 4,000 to 4,500. 4,000 to 4,500. Okay. A nice little buff for Gunbreaker. Dragoon. Gar's Kogol. Potency has been increased from 4,000 to 5,000. Nice little buff. Nastron. Potency has been increased from 4,000 to 8,000 to 5,000 through 10,000. Okay, so the range increased in potency. That's nice. A nice buff for Dragoon. Ninja. Oh man. Hyosho. Potency has been increased from 16,000 to 18,000. And Goka. Potency has been increased from 4,000 to 5,000. Damage over time potency has been increased from 4,000 to 5,000. Oh man, Ninja got buffed as well. Alright, moving up to Samurai. Let's see. Ogi Namikiri. Potency of the barrier created when attacking 2 or more targets has been increased from 9,000 to 10,000. Kaeshi Namikiri. Potency of the barrier created when attacking 2 or more targets has been increased from 9,000 to 10,000. Okay, nice to have a little bit of a more barrier or more of a defense for Samurai, because they're always in the middle of the fight in melee, so that's nice. Alright, moving up. Viper. World Swallower. Potency has been increased from 12,000 to 15,000. Ooh, it's a nice buff. Alright, moving up to Dancer. Honing Dance. Potency has been increased from 4,000 to 4,500. Good, okay. Dancer is already a good PvP range class or job, so it's really good. They're getting a little bit of potency. Pictomancer. Claude Muse. Potency of the effect reducing a target's HP recovered by healing actions has been reduced from 20% to 15%. Okay. Tempera Grasa. Effects of the action now extend through obstructions on the field. Star Prism. Same thing. Effects of the action now extends through obstruction of the field. Oh, cool. Okay. Nice. Though any obstructions will not affect it. Alright, moving on to White Mage. Aqua Veil. Recast time has reduced from 20 seconds to 18 seconds. Nice. It comes back a little bit faster. Sarah Strike. Potency of the Protect effect during damage taken has been increased from 8 to 10%. Okay, nice. That's actually good. Alright, moving up to Scholar. Biolysis. Potency of the biolytic effect reducing a target's HP recovered by healing actions has been reduced from 20% to 15%. Okay, change stratagem. When targeting a player under the effect of Guard, the effect that increases damage taken will not be applied. Instead, the strength of Guard will be halved. Okay. That's similar to the Paladin one. Ascension. Effects of the action now extends through obstruction of the field. Okay, nice. Alright, moving down. Alright, see. Descriptions of certain PvP actions have been adjusted. No changes have been made to their effects. Okay. New items are available in exchange for trophy crystals. A number of previous PvP series rewards have been made available for exchange. If I remember, it's going to be, I think, the Series 4 rewards from patch, I think, 6.4. You remember correctly? I'm gonna have to look into that more, but I think that's what they are. I'm probably gonna be making a video. I'm gonna be making a video of this, a short video explaining or showing the rewards from the past for this one. So please look forward to it. Alright, Series 9 will end and Series 10 will begin. Series 10 will be held from patch 7.4 to the release of patch 7.5, during which time you can earn Series XP and increase your Series level by participating in any PvP duty. Yeah. So basically it's the same thing. For this Series 10, this is going to be the level 25 reward, this mount. I think in level 5, it's going to be an emote, and level 15, it's going to be the G Warrior minion. And the other two are going to be the framer kits, and then the last one, this mount. So that's going to be fun to get this mount. Alright, moving on to Crystalline Conflict. In the Bayside Battleground, players will now receive the Swift Sprint status at their team starting point, even if the opposing team has pushed the crystal past their checkpoint. Okay, that's cool. Alright, moving on to new items are available in exchange for commendation crystals. Alternate colors of certain ranked rewards from the feast are now available. So this is the big thing people were talking about. The previous feast rewards are coming back, and this is the first one. The only way to get this, if I skimmed through, I looked into the game real quick, and you can only get these with commendation crystals. And to get commendation crystals, you have to play ranked PvP in Crystalline Conflict. Season 17 will end and Season 18 will begin. When the season ends, the top 300 ranking players from the North American, European, and Japanese data centers, and the top 100 ranking players from the Oceanian, oh my god, data centers will receive vouchers via the Mughal delivery service. Players finishing in the bronze tier or higher can claim rewards by speaking with the seasonal quartermaster at the Wolf's Den Pier. Okay. Players will begin Season 18 5 risers lower than the rank at which they finish Season 17. Rising stars will be reset to 1. Players that finish Season 17 ranked in the Omega or Ultimate tiers will begin Season 18 in the Crystal tier with 100 Crystal credit. Okay. Players who finish the season unranked or at Bronze 3 with 0 risers will have no change to their tier ranking. And Season 18 will be held in the following data centers. If you're from, let's see, Japan at the Logical Data Center Gaia, North America at Primal, and Europe, Chaos, and Oceania, Materia. As of Season 18, the number of commendation crystals received from ranking and tier rewards has been adjusted. So ranking rewards. Alright. First place, they used to get 2. Second place, all the way to 100, used to get 2 crystals, and 100 to 300, 2 crystals. Now it's going to be 5 crystals across the board. So if you're in these rankings, you're going to get that many crystals. And if you're in this tier, Ultima, Omega, or Crystal, it used to be 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to be getting 7, 5, 3. So if you want to get crystals, commendation crystals, you can get this. If you're into this outfit from the previous feast game type, you got to get at least crystal tier or rank in the top 300. So if you're into that, that's how you're going to get it. You will now be able to buy this outfit with trophy crystals from the series rewards. only from commendation crystals you get in ranked PvP. Alright, Frontlines, the new map. Warcore has been added to Frontlines. Let's see. I have not played this yet, so it's going to be fun trying it out. 3 teams of adventurers, each representing one of the 3 grand companies, will do battle in teams of 24 on an ancient Yakhui battlefield. Subject to changes in weather and the appearance of snow spirits, player must take both the blessings and burdens of the land in stride as they navigate the path to victory. Okay. Requirements: players must be enlisted in a grand company, entering Warcore. Players may register via the duty finder. Okay. Victory conditions: across the field of battle, there are points of tactical importance known as triumphs. By laying claim to these locations, players can increase their tactical rating over time. The first team to reach a rating of 1400 will be declared the winner. If no team reaches a rating of 1400 by the time limit, the team with the highest rating will be declared the winner. Remaining teams will be ranked according to their respective ratings. Triumph states: in the course of battle, triumphs will assume one of 4 states in the following order. Inactive. Okay, that's how it looks like, with a white flag. When inactive, a triumph cannot be claimed. All triumphs are inactive at the onset of battle, but as time passes, they will randomly begin activating. Oh, okay. Activating. When a trump begins activating, a symbol will appear above it indicating the time remaining before it becomes unclaimed. The symbol will gradually take shape until it becomes complete, rendering the triumph unclaimed. Okay. Unclaimed. When a triumph is unclaimed, several fields of triumph will appear around it. Once a single team secures all fields, they will claim the triumph for themselves. Claimed. When claimed, a triumph gradually increases a team's tactical rating. A triumph that has been claimed cannot be seized by the opposition. However, after a certain amount of time has elapsed, it will revert to being inactive. Alright. It's like the other game types where once you capture it, you can't steal it anymore, and then over time, it might become active again. Field of Triumph. Several fields of triumph will appear around an unclaimed triumph. The players can secure a field of triumph by remaining within the area for a set period of time. The number of players within the field does not affect the time required. Yeah. The higher the rank of the triumph, the more fields will appear. Oh. So basically, yeah, B rank, A rank, and S rank. B rank's a triangle, so you get three sides, you get 3 circles. A rank's a diamond or square. You get 4 circles, and a pentagon, you get 5 sides, 5 circles. Okay. Triumph rank. When a triumph begins activating, it will randomly be assigned a rank B, A, or S as indicated by the corresponding shape. While higher ranked triumphs are rarer, they increase a team's tactical rating at a fast rate. Yes. So, just like the other game types, you want to get the higher ones, either A or S rank. You have to prioritize A rank or the S rank. B rank, if it's nearby, try to get it, but these are the ones people are going to be going most, especially the S rank. People are going to be fighting hard over this rank. Weather. The field will also be subject to changes in weather, which cause different effects depending on the conditions. Snow. As time passes in a match, snow may begin to fall in Warcore Chertek. While snow is falling, snow spirits will appear around the arena to engage in a bout of mischief making. Snow soldiers. When snow spirits appear, they will cast soldiers of refrigeration to create snow troops of various sizes around the arena. These snow soldiers form obstacles that can be used to turn the tide of battle in your favor. Oh man. Bless the Blast. When snow spirits are present, they will repeatedly cast Bless Blast. Players caught in this blast will be protected by a barrier that nullifies damage. Oh, okay. Auroras. As time passes, in a match, auroras may appear in the skies of Warcore. This weather condition causes the following 2 effects. increases the likelihood that triumphs will activate at a higher rank, gradually fills the limit gauge of all players. Ooh. Other rules. In addition to the above, there are a number of other mechanics applicable to all frontline campaigns. Oh, okay. Retaliation. Incapacitated players will be returned to their Grand Company's team's landing when they will be allowed to rejoin combat after a short delay. This will not incur a weakness penalty. Players will be granted invulnerability within their Grand Company landing for 10 seconds after leaving. Mounts. Players are free to use mounts during frontline campaigns. However, player taking damage while mounted will be forced off and afflicted with a hoofing it status effect for 5 seconds. Yeah, if you get hit, you get thrown off the mount and you can't call a mount for 5 seconds. Return. Using return will teleport players back to their landing point. Moreover, this action has no recast time during frontline campaigns. Please note, however, casting will be interrupted by attacks. Yes. Limit gauge. The limit gauge will fill gradually over time, the rate being influenced by your team's combat rating. Yeah. Battle high. Battle high is a status that increases damage dealt as HP restored by healing actions according to a player's knockout and assist. The maximum rating is 100, and for every increment of 20, the status increases in strength. Being incapacitated will reduce the rating by half. Yeah, so when you're playing Frontlines, you want to have your battle rating, your battle high as possible, so you can do more damage. And usually try not to get knocked out, because like it says, you're gonna get reduced by half every time. Alright, let's see. The strength of one's battle high can be confirmed via the gauge. Yep. And also icon, but I usually don't look at that icon, I look at the gauge more. The player icons. Participant below will be shown on the map. This is all pretty much basic information that we already know. Damage dealt are adjusted based on your current job. Yep. Items cannot be used during a frontline campaign. All chat channels can be used during frontline. Say, yell, and shout can only be used within the same team. Battle log. In War Core, information regarding claimed triumphs and weather changes will be displayed in the battle log. Okay. The rotation of available campaigns has been changed. Oh, okay. Yeah, what I've noticed is the new map War Core is going to be available as of now 24/7, while the other maps like Seal Rock, Fields of Glory, Onsaw, and Borderland Ruins, they're going to be in rotation. So you're going to be having these up 24 for 24 hours, and then it's going to swap to the next one, while the new map is going to be available every single day. So that's a nice little change they made, so you can try out the new map. The available campaign changes at 7 AM PST. That's about 9 AM Central and 10 AM Eastern. If you are waiting for a match for the duty when the campaign changes, your restrictions will automatically withdrawn. Yeah. So if the campaign or the map changes while you're queued up in the morning, it's just gonna cancel your queue, and you have to re-queue again in the duty finder. Alright, the duties available in Daily Challenge Frontline has been changed from the old one, all of this, and to this new one, adding War Core Triumph. Alright. Overall, I'm going to be excited to try out the new map. It's probably one of the first videos you're going to see from this Series 10 on my channel. So please look forward to it. Sadly, I probably won't be doing this commendation crystals for ranked. I usually don't play ranked matches. I tend to play more casual in PvP. Let's see. Series 9, Series 10. Yep, now we're in Series 10. I'm going to be excited to get this new mount. Level 25 in the series page. Yeah, it'll be nice to try out all the new updates they added here. But overall, that is it for today. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe. And more videos coming soon. Bye bye.